Welcome back to your feel-good kickstart to this Tuesday morning. And what better way to start your day than with a lovely, delicious, wholesome buttermilk and cranberry rusk.
Oh yes, oh yes. Let's get straight into it because there's a bit to do.
Okay, so put me to work.
So what I'm going to do, you're gonna do all the work for me because it's my new thing. I like to just talk. Okay, so there's cake flour in there, and then put some baking powder in there, and a pinch of salt because you know salt's a flavor enhancer, so we add salt to baking. And then our star ingredient is the Salati Demerara sugar.
Nice. I like that. Unrefined.
Unrefined, and it gives like a delicious caramel tone, and it also brings a bit of colour to our rusks.
And it's also going to add a little bit of nuttiness once it's cooked.
Absolutely. Okay, then we add some butter, and you can rub this in.
Cool. Just
till it forms sort of breadcrumb consistency.
All right.
So you can get your hands dirty.
You're
so messy.
You said the words. You said the words.
Okay, so all you do is rub the butter into the flour, okay? Cool. And while he does that, I'm going to get the wet ingredients done.
I think I'm going to cover you in flour as well.
You may very well.
That's
okay,
the
so I've got
whole
some eggs, and of course we're making buttermilk rusk. So this is some buttermilk going in here.
What is it about the buttermilk that makes it work so well in baked goods, in particular rusks?
It tenderizes things. So it sort of makes your cakes or whatever you're making a little more like unctuous and like
unctuous.
tender.
Did you say unctuous?
Unctuous.
Unctuous.
That
is the first time and I know a lot of words and use them in rather interesting ways. Unctuous.
Okay, so if you're making just plain buttermilk rusks, you just sort of mix this into this. Cool. Okay, so get your hands out now.
Is this unctuous enough? It looks
deliciousness. Okay, switch to the wooden spoon because I'm going to put wet ingredients in. So then you just dump your buttermilk and egg mixture
that
into
sour kind of
sour.
Yeah.
Exactly. Okay, so then
now
if you're doing plain rusks, this is the stage you'd stop. But if you're flavoring it with whatever you're flavoring it, you'd add your flavorings, okay? So today we're using cranberries. You could use raisins, you could use dried apricots, you could use whatever you like.
Rinds, some little bits of orange rind.
That's delicious. Oh gosh. Yeah. And then we've got some sunflower seeds for a bit of crunch and texture as well going in there. And then all you do is mix that very well.
I know we always do it on the show and say this makes it more wholesome and healthy, but they are really good. They're a good source of protein.
It adds interest and texture, which is always great. Okay, so then you grease a square baking tin, like so. Okay, so now we're going to dump that in there.
Oh, this mixture is looking way too unctuous.
That's a word, I promise. That's a word. Okay. Oh, he did a bad job mixing it.
Oh, come on, man. You whipped it away from me too soon,
I thought he was doing really great until I started tipping it out. Okay, so all you do now is you press it into the tin. And just make sure that you do press it down because what you do with rusk is you bake it twice, okay?
Okay.
That's what gives it the sort of the dry texture.
Crustiness,
so make sure you even it out and then you pop it into an oven to bake for about 40-45 minutes. Then it'll come out looking like this. So you
like
can see
a loaf?
Like a scone loaf.
Like a scone bread loaf.
Exactly, like a scone. And then you slice it. Just do this very quickly.
This is where you can get fun. Obviously,
and this is where you get your rusk shapes. Okay?
Obviously, your dunkability then really relates to how thick or long or unctuous your mixture is.
I'm glad I taught you a new word.
You really did it. Okay, it's been a while since I've learned a new word, yeah.
So when you bake that, make sure you bake it at 180.
Okay.
Then you take this out, slice it, turn the oven down to about 80 degrees.
Okay.
Okay, then you slice these up, you pop them onto a tray, make sure you leave space because now we're drying them out, sick and baked.
Okay, so this is now where you're drying more than baking.
Exactly.
So not quite as hot, huh?
Not as hot, so back into the oven, 80 degrees, oven slightly ajar, so put like a wooden spoon to keep it open.
All right.
And then look. Rusks.
Dun, dun, dun. So, you see, my mixture wasn't so bad as we do a magical time dissolve and appear at our end result here. Well, if you missed any of those steps, of course, you can get the recipe directly on your phone. You've got to SMS the keyword Salati to 33728. That's Salati to 33728. It's going to cost you $1.50 per SMS. We'll send you a link. You follow the link and you will get that recipe. Or you can stand by right now and go through this recap. I think a bit thicker. Oh, okay. Check the recap.
Okay. Mix flour, salt, baking powder and sugar. Rub in the butter. Beat eggs and buttermilk together, then mix into the dry ingredients. Mix in the cranberries and sunflower seeds, then press the mixture into a lined baking tin. Bake for 1 hour. Slice into rusks, then dry in the oven with the door slightly open. For the full recipe, visit the Espresso Morning Show Facebook page or log on to expressoshow.com. SMS the keyword Salati to 33728 to receive the shopping list on your phone. Click on the link provided to view the recipe. SMSs cost $1.50, no free SMSs, T's and C's apply.
Yes, indeed. T's and C's apply. That keyword again is Salati to 33728. So you have outdone yourself. Do you know what? I think this has got me inspired. You mentioned that the perfect mate to a good rusk is a good cup of coffee.
Absolutely.
I sense a bit of a dunking challenge coming on, guys.
Blended with treacle syrup, Salati Demerara makes delicious honeycomb, cookies, crumbles, brine marinades and sweet potatoes. Salati, always good, always sweet.